First things first, let's get this over to where I want to split it. That's good enough. Let's just put it right here. It's just a small piece of red oak, and you'll see what I have in store for you axe-wise in a little second. Alright, so it's time to bring out the axes. Only one of these handles is to my liking. These two were hung before I kind of knew what I was doing out there in the axe world. So here's a beautiful high test Craftsman with the 4.5 weight stamp. Not sure how much this one weighs. Profile's not the best. It's not like, you know, the greatest splitting axe in the world, but decent. And it has the weight, so it'll work with oak. And then here is another high test Craftsman. And like I said, you know, just not done well. This was a reshaped handle, and I could have done better. You could see the missing material. I just cleaned it up a tiny bit, but that sweep isn't perfect, so leaves a lot to be desired. And then, as always, we got our American axe. I love this thing. You can see the profile on this. Here, let's... profile on this, profile on that. So it's a little keener. Definitely a little keener. And also space up front with the wedge. I just didn't do a great job. These come loose in the winter. Whenever you hang something bad, your driest season is going to tell you, because it's going to loosen up probably. We'll start with this one. Okay, let's go to this one. Just want to get a feel for it. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Wow. This is an easy to split piece right here. Switch to the American axe. See what that's like. Hold on, let me see. Are you guys straight? Oh, whoops. Look what I've done to you. Now your balance is all off. Alright, there we go. Birds are chirping. Probably talking about my splitting. Guy sucks at splitting. Splitting one round at a time, what a loser. Fucking birds. Oh, he's talking shit. That is what birds do, you know that, right? They're not like trying to mate or anything. They're just talking shit about fat people. Look at how his shirt fits. Alright, let's get a little flick action going. This pile has been pretty much, I stacked pretty much everything. There's just a few pieces of pin oak left that are still in the way. Some of the, I've been saving the basswood because I'm going to use that for carving. Whoops. Okay. Switch back. Go through the same order. So this one again. Skinny handle until it gets to here. That's all goofy. Until it gets to the end. Palm swell. It's pretty nice to flick with. Just goes to show you, when wood isn't terrible to split, you don't need the greatest splitting axes. Little weight behind it, you'll see people get away with a lot, and a lot of skilled people out there too. I wish I could remember his name, but his channel. The way I found this one guy is I saw him splitting with a broad axe, and I was like, dude, you can get a something better to split with, but you know, he just likes using his old axe, and he knows how to do it. So gotta let people. I mean, I don't let him do what he does whatever he wants, and I wear sandals when I split, which is really dumb. So people do it how you enjoy it, and obviously, probably be safe, but not everything's safe. And other than playing with hurting other people, there's a lot of experimentation to be done here. I'm a little tight space. See, this is where the profile matters a little when it gets stuck. Maybe it's not as easy to. Here we go. Let me turn that for myself. There we go. All right. This will be easier to split now. Spoke way too soon. What is going on here? Oh, there's a knot. Oh. You can see how short this round is by how tiny this piece is. What is this, 10 inches, maybe 9? That should do it. Let's pick something better. See if this will do it. Wow. There we go. And a mist too. Sometimes the mist tells you where you really should be splitting. It's funny. That tough piece wasn't too tough anymore. You can see that's where the knot was. Wow. This knot is not wanting to cooperate. We'll have to split on the side of it. Okay. There we go. This one seemed to do a lot better than the other one. This one right here. Just seeing if you could actually see this. Okay. See how much easier that was? A lot easier. Not just because of the axe. This is clear wood, so cooperates. Oh yeah. And that's it. That's how that goes. I noticed that my firewood's pretty small, so it dries faster. Also, when you're cooking with firewood, it doesn't need to be huge diameter. Or well, not sure if you call it diameter. Even this is a pretty big piece. Like, look at my hand. My hand's like 4 inches wide. This is pretty big. So I would split this in half. And I would do it with an American axe. There we go. See, this is much better. This will dry much faster. Now it's like 4 by, well, wait a second. Yeah, now it's like 3.5 by 4. You could even go smaller, but that's a pretty good size for drying. Doesn't need to be super dry. We're just looking to get close to 20%. All right, here's the axes. Let me throw them like a buffoon. We just splatter them like a crime scene. Look at these splattered, these corpses, these axe corpses. Oh boy, you can't even see them. What a fool I am. Anyway, there's two high test Tasmanian patterns and a big old Dayton.